Okay. This live streaming, I'm going to make a comment on the Word of God of tomorrow, the 22nd of May. I start reading from John chapter 16. In all truth, I tell you, you will be weeping and wailing while the world will rejoice. You will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn to joy. A woman in childbirth suffers because her time has to come. But when she has given birth to the child, she forgets the suffering in her joy that a human being has been born into the world. So it is with you. You are sad now, but I shall see you again, and your hearts will be full of joy. And that joy no one shall take from you. When that day comes, you will not ask me any questions. In all truth, I tell you, anything you ask from the Father, He will grant in my name. I read a bit more than the Gospel of tomorrow. Anyway, the point is that, as I said, for the Gospel of today, the Word of God invites us to hope. In fact, it is written, in all truth I tell you, you will be weeping and wailing while the world will rejoice. You will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn to joy. It could seem as contradiction, but a crisis can be overcome. For sure. For sure, because God is love. And in the Gospel of today, of tomorrow, the 22nd of May, there is a point which is highlighted. There is written, a woman in childbirth suffers because her time has to come. But when she has given birth to the child, she forgets the suffering and rejoices that a human being has been born into the world. So a new human being has been born to the world. And her suffering turns to joy. All in a sudden, it turns to joy. It can happen in our lives that maybe for a long time or with a great intensity there is a suffering or there are episodes of problems, full of problems. But it can happen that these episodes stop and our mood, our sentiments change. It is like this woman which has so many sorrows for the human being she has in herself. But she knows that the time of suffering will end. This is an invitation to have courage. This is an invitation to have hope. God's saying to us, do not worry. I am with you. um, is with us. It is clear, for example, during these pandemics, that uh, a gray mood could take us. However, if we fought just one moment to the fact that God is here and now next to us, next to each of us, and this that He is so powerful, and above all that He is love, we should perfectly understand that these fears have completely no meaning, no sense at all. So we can have courage. We can raise our hands to the sun and smile again. This is an invitation to go straight on the road which is indicated by love, which is indicated by God. So don't worry, be happy. So bye bye to everyone, and have a good night. See you.